President team has arrived in Almaty for GITEX AI Kazakhstan, a major platform bringing together thousands of AI and tech leaders from all across the world to showcase innovative and cutting-edge solutions for the economy, businesses, and e-governance. The President of Kazakhstan, Kassym-Jomart Tokayev, is expected to visit the venue shortly to address the second meeting of the AI Development Council. Stay with us as we bring you all the key updates. So let's get started. The platform, which first appeared in the UAE in the 1980s, has become a major global platform for decision-making and showcasing breakthrough technological projects, as well as a key networking platform for big tech investors, experts, and policymakers. Kazakhstan, for the first time, is exposing the Central Asian region to this formed global audience of tech-related pros, putting itself on the world's technological map.
It's a first truly international exhibition that came to Kazakhstan and will stay here on an annual basis. We were managed to bring GITEX Central Asia and Caucasus, the regional forum, to Kazakhstan. So Kazakhstan will be a home for this international forum. It brings new companies. 85% of the companies that participate here are completely new to Kazakhstan. Some of them have never been to Kazakhstan, so it elevates the visibility of our country to new investors, new companies, new big tech companies. We have competitive advantage in terms of cheap energy, in terms of low latency connectivity, in terms of friendly regulation for hyperscalers, big tech companies, and we can provide preferential tax regime. Another new economy is the space industry. We are building our own launch pad by Terek, testing it right now with the Sunkar launch vehicle, and I believe it will allow us to grab some market share, given that it's very concentrated market, especially by the SpaceX, and 80 to 90% the market share that they have. I think that, and there is a huge queue on the launches of satellites. I think that there is an opportunity for Kazakhstan. So low altitude economy, Almaty city project, huge infrastructure project, and so on. This is the new economy that Kazakhstan is able to move forward in order to diversify out of oil and gas exports.
Now, in the framework of the GITEX, top AI experts are gathering to take part in the second AI Development Council hosted by President Tokayev. The inaugural meeting of the council took place last year in Astana, followed by establishing an international AI center in the Kazakh capital, with the first ever AI research university opening under its brand this year.
Putting in place the right skills to use AI and build AI in Kazakhstan, and the announcements by the president of the AI University. At this meeting, the second one, then we're not focusing on skills, we're focusing on economic growth and putting in place the initiatives and putting those skills to work, really, to make sure that Kazakhstan gets the economic benefits from the investment in AI.
Now, the session of the Council begins. In his speech, President Tokayev underlines that the world has entered a qualitatively new phase of technological transformation. He mentions Kazakhstan as the country that is transitioning to the digital economy by applying AI-driven solutions in essential fields of the economy, namely banking, customs, and transportation. In this context, it is time to heavily develop AI-friendly infrastructure. The President continues, saying that this is a foundation for the technological sovereignty of the country.
In the modern world, control over computing power, data, and communication channels determines the level of national independence. Kazakhstan should prioritize building its own infrastructure base for artificial intelligence and cloud services. Our key project is the Data Center Valley. This large-scale cluster will become a new driver of our economic growth, giving both business and science the computing power they need. Reliable digital infrastructure must become a strategic asset of our country.
Kazakhstan, in its ambition to become a fully digital state, is creating a favorable environment for inflows of investment in human capital from around the world.
To strengthen our position as a regional hub, we are fully digitalizing and streamlining immigration. A pivotal effort here is the recent introduction of the Golden Visa, providing long-term residency and a set of preferences, including major tax exemptions and breaks, as well as less red tape.
And after the official part, the members of the council shared their feedback with the president.
There is a foundation now of compute infrastructure that we still need to build, but people are now focusing much more concretely on how we can use this to transform the economy. So the proposals have gotten a lot more concrete, and I'm sensing a great deal of urgency behind implementation, but also measurement in order to manage the progress. I certainly think the direction that the president just gave is exactly right on. We need to engineer cybersecurity into every use case, every piece of infrastructure, every solution. It needs to become part of a trust infrastructure in Kazakhstan, for the sake of its own national security, but also because the president smartly articulated, of course, that companies coming here, whether it's capital or operating companies, need to be able to trust that there is integrity to the systems.
During a bilateral meeting with Kai-Fu Lee, CEO of Innovation Ventures and 01 AI, the president is briefed on the implementation of current joint initiatives with a strong focus on educational initiatives that will help to establish a sustainable technology ecosystem in Kazakhstan.
We talked about the partnerships that we've created in Kazakhstan, and it's been very exciting having so many partners like Kazakh Telecom, BTS Digital, and also all the ministries. And we're very excited to see the adoption of our agent creation platform called WorldWise, but it's being rebranded as Alem in this country, and that hundreds of applications and agents are being built. So we reported on that. We also reported the next step in doing even more with the country. There's also a top-down approach, which is let the leader pick the most strategic initiatives in ways that really move the dial, improves the execution, helps the organization grow, and drive decision-making and hold people accountable. And I made some suggestions on other things that could be done. And if they can be implemented, I'll be coming over to work on it myself.
In his meeting with the CEO of President AI, Thomas President, the head of state emphasizes that the Smart City project, which involves the deployment of AI-powered cameras for monitoring and optimizing flows in the public spaces, contributes significantly to improve public safety and quality of life. Mr. President informs the president of his company's plans to move further with taking part in the Data Center Valley initiative, aiming to create a specialized ecosystem for development of AI infrastructure.
We launched the Astana platform 2 weeks ago with the president. The platform has now already integrated 11 regions, including, of course, managing Astana's municipality services, transportation, public safety, and many more. Yesterday, we announced with Almaty that we'll set up a smart city platform to support the citizen services in Almaty to bring AI and data analytics algorithms for urban management here. We look forward to setting up the infrastructure needed, including AI data centers, as well as a AI-driven urban management platform like what we're doing for Astana. I think Astana has led the way. Almaty will follow on very quickly, but Kazakhstan has now positioned itself as a very strong digital nation that is adopting AI-native approaches.
After bilateral meetings, the head of state is engaged with visiting the GITEX AI exhibition. Among other projects, President Tokayev is also briefed on initiatives within the banking system of Kazakhstan, aimed at creating a digital asset ecosystem and developing advanced crypto infrastructure, which will be available to the public and businesses in the near future.
В этом году мы закончили, 1 мая вступили в силу все подзаконные акты, которые связаны с...
This year marked the completion of efforts to establish a regulatory framework for digital financial assets with all necessary bylaws entering into force on May 1st within the general jurisdiction. The government and regulators have taken the first step. The next phase depends on the market, which is expected to bring this framework to life through concrete projects. A new type of crypto exchange is planned to be established on the basis of Central Securities Depository in Almaty and the Kazakhstan Stock Exchange. Unlike the existing platform within the AIFC, this exchange will serve a technological role, enabling asset tokenization through blockchain and distributed ledger technologies. As a result, both the regulatory foundation and the necessary financial infrastructure are now in place. Around 30 crypto-related projects are currently being tested in the National Bank's regulatory sandbox and will be gradually introduced into the broader jurisdiction as they mature.
Now you can see the head of state is familiarizing himself with the tech exhibition at GITEX AI Kazakhstan earlier today during the high-level session of the AI Development Council. The president emphasized the importance of building AI-friendly infrastructure to enable the full digitalization of the Kazakh economy. There are already dozens of smart technology projects across the economic spectrum, including smart cargo, unified digital supermarket for logistics services, national road geoportal, a digital map of the country's highways, and the KIDEN system, which enables efficient management of the cargo transportation. Moreover, major national companies of Kazakhstan are now implementing new AI-driven approaches in performance assessment.
This year, we have cascaded KPI to each and every CEO of our portfolio companies to increase EBITDA by 5% by using AI tools. This year, we anticipate $11 billion EBITDA, and 5% of it will be done via AI tools and AI instruments. We have recently cooperated with Dr. Kai Police platform, and on this platform, each and every of our employees can create an AI assistant tailored to his or her specific needs. By 2027, we aim to take 70% of our corporate production and other decisions based on AI advice.
Overall, technologies have been undoubtedly dominating our lives for years now. It is the task of the governments to make these technologies major drivers of economic growth. Technologies will advance, and it is up to countries to keep up with their developments, making them work in the sake of sustainability, growth, and well-being of people. You can see just how many people are attending the venue today. This is a clear demonstration of digital transformation currently taking place in Kazakhstan. That's all we wanted to share with you today. See you later. Goodbye.